بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم أما بعد أهلا ومرحبا بكم في حلقة جديدة من برنامج Arabic True Stories.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Arabic True Stories, Level 2.
Great. Okay. Today we will continue to do some of the tadribat from story 1. Okay. So before we start today, I want to explain certain things. Okay. Basically how the sentences are in Arabic. Okay. So in English, the order of subject and object and verb, which is the doer, the verb and the object, they are fixed, meaning
Subject and predicate?
no, the action, meaning the boy went to the store or the boy read the book. So here we have the boy who is doing the action, and read, which is the action itself, and the book, which is the object, right? And this order of words is fixed in English. You cannot say the read the boy the book, or we cannot say the book the boy read. Okay, you cannot say it. So we say it's in English it's fixed order, and most subjects, most languages have this order fixed. In Arabic it is not the case. You can change the order as long as certain things are matching up. Okay, and that's part of the grammar, but right now at this level it's totally fine to say what
He said the boy the book the boy read.
Yeah, it's not right, it's not correct sentence.
Yes, that is.
Huh?
The boy read. The boy read is called.
Yeah,
You can say that.
yeah, but is it the okay? Abdullah is so smart. He said the book the boy read is a good sentence. Okay, but actually it's not the good sentence. It's not a sentence.
It's a phrase.
It's a phrase. See, if you don't stick to the order, either it is an incorrect sentence or it becomes a phrase. Okay, very good. So the book the boy read is good, or is expensive, or is old,
Or it's
called something,
so.
right? So and so. So beautiful, excellent point. So notice that if you change the order, then either it becomes an expression or it becomes an incorrect sentence. Okay, excellent. I am very good at observing. Whereas in Arabic, it is perfectly fine. In fact, sometimes it is preferred that you use a verb first instead of a noun. And sometimes it's preferred to use a noun instead of a verb. Okay? So for example, you can say, going back to the story, Atisha al-Ghurab.
Atisha al-Ghurab.
Yeah.
The
crow was
thirsty.
right? Now you could change that and say al-Ghurabu Atisha. So you changed it, and there is no difference in the meaning. Okay,
Exactly.
except when you reach a figurative language and when you reach the advanced level, I'll tell you there are differences. When do you use this? When do you use that? But on a daily usage, it's absolutely fine to say Atish al-Ghurabu or Gharib al-Ghurabu Atisha. Okay, so but these two sentences are called differently. They have different names. Okay, it's very simple names, and one that starts with an ism, which is nothing but a noun. An ism in Arabic is called a noun. So if a sentence begins with an ism, we say Jumla Ismiya. Okay, we say Jumla Ismiya. You don't need to go into the details of the grammar and what are the components of it. Just so we can see, because when you observe it, you can see that the words, you can shift these things. So just to be able to answer that, why are we shifting it? That's the whole reason why this point is being explained, that in Arabic it is perfectly fine to begin a sentence either with a verb or with a noun. Okay. Now, if the sentence begins with a noun which is called an ism, we say the jumla is, or the jumla is nothing but a sentence. So we say that sentence is a jumla ismiya, meaning a jumla that begins with an ism. Okay. If that sentence begins with a verb which is called a fi'l, the sentence is called jumla fi'liya. Okay, jumla fi'liya, because fi'l is a verb. Okay. And from level 1 we learned that there are two kinds of expressions in Arabic. One is called as tarkeeb idafi, meaning that has a possessive mudaf ilayhi, ownership, right? And we actually did a lot of these exercises in level 1. And then there is another tarkeeb meaning two things coming together, or two words coming together, or a group of words basically, but two words generally.
So tarkeeb
wasfi, because wasf means an adjective. Okay,
it's an adjective phrase, not an adjective sentence.
Exactly, it's an adjective phrase. For example, al-kitabu, al-kabiru, it's a noun adjective. So we say these two words are tarkeeb, not a sentence but an expression. But it is, because an adjective comes, we say tarkeeb wasfi.
And also, an adjective never comes first in a sentence.
Very good, remember, yeah. So thank you for reminding me.
Even in English and in Arabic.
In English it comes, right? You say goodbye.
Sometimes.
No, in English the adjective always comes first. You say big table.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye. Old house.
It's the opposite in English.
Yeah, very good. So thank you for reminding, because that's something that we need to remind. So let's go to tadrib or activity 8. So we have a bunch of expressions and sentences, and we need to pick up which of these are expressions and which of these are sentences and what kind of sentence they are. Okay. طيب. Let's start. Jarratun qadima. What is jarratun qadima? What do you know?
Jarratun qadima is tarkeeb
wasfi, because qadima is an adjective. Very good. So that's correct. And then wajada al-ghurabu jarra. Wajada al-ghurabu jarra. What did you answer? Jumla fi'liya. Why? Because it is beginning with a verb. And so this is right. Al-hijaratu as-saghira. And you answered it as tarkeeb wasfi, because it's an expression. Good, very good, that's right. And al-hijaratu as-saghiratu fil ma'.
It's a sentence.
Yes.
And it starts
with a noun. So it's jumla ismiya. Very good. And al-hijaratu saghiratun.
This is tarkeeb wasfi.
No, see, there's no al over here.
Oh,
so
that's
it becomes a sentence, and you wrote jumla ismiya. Very good.
Oh, I wrote something else.
Yeah, ma'un qaleel. Now you gave both. See, ma'un qaleel.
Ma'un qaleel is tarkeeb wasfi.
Tarkeeb wasfi. Very good. It's an adjective. Very good. And al-ma'u qalilun. It's a confusion. Now I'm tricking you.
A little bit of no.
Al-ma'u qalil. It's a sentence, right? Because there's al here and there's no al
here.
So we say
it's jumla
ismiya. Very good. Okay. طيب. Let's move on to the next one. So Number 9. Okay. Number 9. Okay. So again, this is a very interesting exercise. Inshallah, in future, when we do the Arab, we are going to connect with the simple things that we are learning now. Inshallah, it will become so easy when we get to the grammar, because we are learning the basic stuff over here. Okay, so let's do this. And I don't want to spend too much time on the background. Okay, so when you look at a fi'l, okay, a verb, there are two things that are absolutely required, right? In any verb, you take, for example, I went. You cannot just say went in English. You have to say who. Went, he went, she went.
Adhabu.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that. I went.
Right. Adhabu is I go, right? So even in English, if you notice, if you just simply said go, means nothing, or went, who? You're going to ask, right?
Who?
So,
Yeah.
so you always need two things: the action and who the doer is. Okay? The doer in Arabic is called as fa'il. It's simple. Fa'il is a doer. Okay, fa'il is a doer. So in Arabic, the difference though is in English there are two different words, so it's easy to identify.
Oh, I think I get fa'il.
Fa'il, very good.
You have to have a fa'il
Yeah.
with the fa'il.
Yeah, mashallah. Okay, so in English, okay, there are two different words. Right? You say they went, we go, we read, we. So there are two different words. It's easy to identify who the doer is. In Arabic, that is not the case. In Arabic, we have one word, and in the same word, we have the action and who the doer is.
Who
Yeah?
did it.
Who did it? So how do you identify it? Because it's one word, because there is something at the end, usually, right?
It's Madi.
Yeah,
Bulgaria,
very good, very
it
good.
has something at the beginning. Well, sometimes.
Yeah, but that's a different discussion. But a very good. That's good. So for now, that's fine. So let's just stick to simple things. Okay. Very good. Very good. Usually, it's in the end. Okay. Even in Mudariya, but that's a little bit complicated. Okay. We'll do it later on. So let's go over this. Sharibtu. So Sharibtu, as given in the example, the fa'il. Who's the fa'il is? Ana, right? I am doing it. Yeah, and how is it indicated? With a two. Very good. So la'ibta. La'ibta. Where is the doer? Where is the action?
Ta.
Ta. Ta is the doer, right? So the fa'il is anta. Right?
You.
And the sign that shows that is ta. So that's why you have to remember the sounds. La'ibta. Anta. La'ibta. Okay, notice the star. La'ibta anta. Okay. Wajadti. Ti. So wajad is a fa'il and ti is the doer. And that's pointing to whom?
Is she?
You for girl. Anti.
You for girl.
Yeah,
That's what I was trying to say.
Anti, and the doer is indicated with the letter ta kasra. Okay. It's all about observation at this level. Wajadti anti. Okay. Tayyib. Akhadtu. Again, the fa'il, the action is akhadha. And tu is saying who did it. So we say Ana is the one who did it, and
tu is the sign.
Is a sign. Akhadtu, myself. Very good. All of this all right. Shariba. Now notice when there is no. Yeah, exactly. So when there is nothing attached to it, what do we say? We know who the doer would be. It is he. Okay. So because there is no one else, he. Shariba, he. So we say the doer is inside that. So we say that is hidden or implied or hidden inside the verb itself. So in your books, write down as hidden. Okay. Later on, as they connect the dots in a suspense movie, we are going to connect these points when we do advanced stuff. Okay. When you don't have anything attached, then we say it is hidden inside the verb itself. Okay. Rama. Rama means he threw. And again, we don't have anything attached. Hua. So hidden.
Again.
So Zahaba.
It's hidden again.
It's hidden again because there's nothing attached at the end. So we say hidden. Very good. Okay. So that's enough for today. Okay. Tomorrow, inshallah, in the next class, we will learn about the letters that make up a word. Those of you who are watching, there is a link on the YouTube post that has a link to register yourself to take tests. Okay, so register yourself and you can take tests and you can be part of the ummah that is learning the language. Okay, so you will be graded and you will have marks against like Abdullah will be taking a test, he'll have his marks and you will be taking the test. So you can register yourself and take the test for story 1. Okay, inshallah. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Bye guys. Please remember to like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments down below. Bye.
Bye.